Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is your tropical update for May 30th. We're currently watching a system over the central Gulf of Mexico. We have lots of storms in the area, as well as both an upper and surface level low pressure system, which could eventually become a tropical cyclone. The reason we're watching this is quite clear. You can see in the Gulf of Mexico there's a little bit of spin. There's not quite enough convection for it to be a tropical cyclone, and it is heading towards Florida as well. Now, this isn't going to be anything too crazy, I promise you guys that, but it does merit a low risk of impacts for much of Florida, as well as minimal risk of impacts for the rest of Florida, mainly due to rainfall, perhaps wind as well, and those will be the two major concerns over the next week or so as this system has the chance to develop. We look at the European ensembles, this system generally moving over South Florida, south central Florida, and then making its way into the Atlantic and either going up to sea or running up the coast. Now, which one of those it decides to do, we'll have to see with time. Here's a zoomed in look at the area of interest over the central Gulf at the time of the National Hurricane Center outlook. The Hurricane Center is saying a 10% chance of formation within 48 hours, 20% within the next 7 days. We're looking at 2 to 4 inches of rain isolated to 7 over much of Florida, especially southern Florida, and perhaps some weak tropical storm force winds as well. Storm surge isn't a concern at the moment, but if this thing does develop, perhaps we could see a foot or two of storm surge. Then tornadoes, also not a concern according to the Storm Prediction Center. We'll continue to monitor that for further development. That's all for now. Chris Sixton, InfoWeather Media.